Hello, everybody. Unfortunately, we have some more bad news here. Sadly, recently, news has sprung up about Xbox 360 online store page shutting down in July of this year. But not only that, earlier will be marking the end of the Nintendo DS family's online services, as well as the Wii U software. So to start things off, we'll go ahead and take a look at the Xbox 360 statement. This was posted back in August of last year, so not necessarily new, but it's being talked about again since July is not far from here. This November will mark 18 years since Xbox 360 launched. It was a generation-defining console that invited many to jump into gaming for the first time and connect with friends around the world. Over the years, we've heard stories of players who found a lifelong love of games, starting with the likes of Cameo, Gears of War, Fable 2, and other Xbox 360 classics. A little surprised I don't even mention Halo there, but anyways. We're thrilled so many fans keep playing their favorite Xbox 360 games on 360 or on newer consoles via backwards compatibility. As we head toward 2024, we have a change to share about the Xbox 360 experience. On July 29th, 2024, Xbox will stop supporting the ability to purchase new games, DLC, and other entertainment content from Xbox 360 Store on the console and the Xbox 360 Marketplace. Related to this change, the Microsoft Movies TV app will no longer function on 360, which means TV and movie content will no longer be viewable on your Xbox 360 after July 29th. For those of you who have movies and TV content on your Xbox 360, this is what they had to say to that. The Microsoft Movies and TV app is available on Windows devices running Windows 10 or later, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Any content that you've purchased from the Xbox 360 store will remain in your library and be available to view on such devices. In addition, all purchased movies and TV content eligible for Movies Anywhere can always be streamed and downloaded on the Movies Anywhere app or site. For more information, link below. Now, I gotta be honest, I think Microsoft handled this at the best they could. I believe that this is ultimately the best outcome they could have come to in this particular situation. It sucks, it's shitty, it's a pain in the ass that we lose access to the ability to watch movies and TV on the 360 console, and it does set a bad precedent for like the future of gaming consoles and how like they'll all be retired, none of this stuff will last. But the fact that they actually showed guides on how to help the users and the consumers get access to the stuff that they paid for, and they're making sure that the consumers realize that what you pay for, you're keeping. Unfortunately, you'll have to watch it and view it on other platforms. The fact that they did that, I respect it. I can defend that. And I think while the situation sucks, and it's sad to see the Xbox 360 go, ultimately, this was a well-made statement on the whole situation. And if you want to read the full thing and get extra detailed context, the link will be in the description. Now on to Nintendo's post about the 3DS and the Wii U software discontinuation. Thank you very much for supporting our products. At 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on April 8th, online play and other functionality that uses online communication will end for the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software. This also includes online cooperative play, internet rankings, and data distribution. This one kind of hurts a bit more, because it all but effectively kills the console. And about the only way you can do any form of multiplayer on the Nintendo DS is via local play. And I don't even know local play will work the way it used to, where it was like wireless local play. But they do have a Q&A, so we'll go ahead and read that now. Will I still be able to play offline even after online services end? Yes, players will still be able to use features and game modes that do not require online communication. Will any online services still be available even after online services generally end? It is still possible to use online services with the following software, but that may also end at some point in the future. Pokemon Bank and Poke Transporter. Alright, well, if any of you Pokemon fans out there have been working with this online services, keep in mind, it could be on a ticking time bomb. Since they basically said there's no guarantee this will stick around any longer. Are you also ending online services for software from publishers other than Nintendo? With some exceptions, online services will end for all 3DS and Wii U software. Please contact publishers for information about online services for their software. My guess is if they have their own way of online service, then Nintendo has no jurisdiction or say in that stuff. If they somehow make it to where online play works for their game, then fine. As long as it's not using anything from Nintendo. That's just my guess. And they talk about some other stuff, but the one thing I want to highlight is this. When online services end, will Street Pass and Spot Pass no longer be available? Street Pass uses local communication between Nintendo 3DS family systems, meaning that it will still be available even after online services end. However, because Spot Pass uses online communication, Spot Pass features will no longer be available. For example, you will be able to use Street Pass in Street Pass Me Plaza, which is pre-installed on the Nintendo 3DS family systems, but you will no longer be able to use features that use online communication, such as receiving new panels in Puzzle Swap. Okay, so that right there pretty much confirms that local play should work fine, because all that local play is the local DS device transmitting data between each other. It doesn't require any, per se, online access. It just requires Bluetooth. Don't know if it's going to be safe for, let's say you have a Wii U and you want to use your DS as a controller. I don't know if that will work. It probably will. It should. But ultimately, that'll be something we'll have to see in the long run. So, yeah, just kind of wanted to post a video about that to kind of warn you guys that, the life cycle of the 360 is coming to an end, and looks like the 3DS family consoles and the Wii U are officially coming to an end after all these years. It's sad to see, but I think for the most part, Xbox did a pretty solid job of trying to help their consumers figure out what to do in the long run. Nintendo, I think also at the same thing, they kind of just did whatever they could. They know people are going to get upset about this, but this is the best they can do. And it's going to suck because once these online platforms are gone, it will only work offline. Also on top of that, with no ability to purchase the games digitally anymore, that means any game that was on the 360 digitally exclusive is now, as of July, will be gone permanently. Unless somebody tracks down all the games that are digital exclusive, buys them and downloads them beforehand. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been a good run for the 360, and it's been a hell of a good run for the DS family of consoles. Rest in peace to some amazing gaming consoles. That's about it. See you guys on the next one.